How about logistics? Do you have a boss yet, or
No.
so? How do you go about because logistics is another thing that affects business too.
Exactly.
So how do you go about logistics?
We have a lot of them. So if this one did not work, another one will work. If this one did not fit my budget, another one will fit. So I didn't stay on a particular person that you must be my logistic person. So if my budget tally with your price, then we move.
Okay, that's very good. So that so I'll not receive breakfast. So on to the next. When it comes to working with clients, what has been your experience? Have you had crazy people? And I understand that when it comes to event planning, they say there's a difference between event planning, event decoration, and event coordination. And I feel like a lot of event planners say that people don't really understand that. Yes, like clients. So maybe you can just clarify it for us.
Okay, event planning are those who you handle your event to, like sourcing for my vendors, catering for all anything pertaining to my event. Yes. So you go ahead and do it while I feel at peace, and you come and give me feedback on
how we went,
on how everything goes. Yeah. So people that are event planner are into event decoration. So if they have a job that they are planning, so they will just take the
I think that's something you do
yes,
too.
Yes.
Then event coordination. What's now the difference between an event planner and an event coordinator?
So like I do say, some people will come to me and say, you event planner, your charges is much. I will advise them, if you cannot pay for the charges of event planner, definitely you can pay for the charges of coordinator, because you've planned your own event by yourself. So you need someone to hand over everything to, that will make sure all what you've planned come to reality on the day of the event. So they are the one we call event coordinator. They coordinate the whole event. They are on like they are like the ones supervising the work you've already planned by yourself for the day.
Okay, that's very good. So I hope everyone understands all what she just explained, the difference between an event planner, an event coordinator, and an event decorator. So now let me go back to the client I was talking about. Like, how has it been working with clients? Because I know people say that when you're an event planner, especially if you're working with weddings, you have to meet with parents and all those other things. But how has your clients been? Like, what has been the rate of stubborn clients to the rate of cool, calm clients, and the rate of I'm stubborn, don't just look for my trouble? Like, how has it been?
Okay, on this, let me firstly say kudos to everyone that have already patronized the Tmnugasevent. It has been a journey filled with joy and blessing from my own side. So I've not experienced any form of client that will give me headache. I've not experienced such. So the clients that I've been working with, I've been person. In fact, some of my clients turn to families. Some of my clients turn to friends. That there is one there is a wedding that I just planned. January. Me and the bride sometimes she will just send me a message, allow me to come out. I will have come and greet you. I'm missing you. So that is just the cordial relationship I try to build with my clients. It doesn't matter how the parent, even some parents will be like, why having event plan? I don't want to see them on that day and all. So sometimes I will even advise my couple that I will love to meet the parents, even if they are not part of the meeting we have been having. So I will love to meet them before the event day, so that we will have a cordial relationship. That doesn't mean that I've not experienced a client that frustrates the hell out of me.
Do you want to share?
I don't want to share. Seriously, I don't want to share. But I will just say, out of how many clients, I have just one client that I have issue with. So,
wow.
So I think I better not talk about it, because one out of all is nothing.
Yes, we could allow that part. That's very good. So to the next question I want to ask you now is that, what is that one thing that as an event planner you really want your clients to know, or you want to tell people? Maybe some people might have not yet had the reason to employ an event planner before, but you really want to tell them. What's the one thing that's on people's mind that you want to tell clients, you want to tell people, so that they can understand better that when they are using your service, this and this is what you expect. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to ask. If there's
Definitely.
something in your mind that you're like, let me just say this thing, but they, obviously at the process of planning the event, everybody is on in an anxiety phase, and they're just like, oh, let's get this, let's get this. What's something you really really want to tell people?
Okay, so let me just use my past experience to give advice to, I don't want to say
To
couple to
everybody,
be,
yeah,
or
couple to be
anybody that
that
wants to
wants
have
to,
their
yes.
event. One thing I will say is make sure you have a budget.
Okay.
I think is the first thing. Have a budget. If you are looking out for 100 guests, make sure you have ability to cater for
The 100.
the 100 guests.
Okay.
If you're having 200 guests, don't bring a budget of 100 guests.
Okay.
It won't give us a smooth event. So 50 guests, then you have 100 guest budget.
Okay.
So it will make it easy, and even your guests will be comfortable and your event will go smooth.
Okay. Any other thing you'd like to tell us?
So I would like to tell you, you that is watching me, that if not yet patronize us, what are you waiting for? We are here to give you a luxury moment that will linger forever. So what is keeping you? So DM us, our page, our IG page at Tmnugasevent. Same thing, Facebook at Tmnugasevent. Thank you.
All right. So let me just ask some few questions before we go. So there's this thing that's been raining now. People wanting to do intimate wedding, and being Nigerians, and even coming from African parents generally, and you know that no, everybody wants it big. They want to invite everybody they know. I want to ask, if you have to, when it comes to planning an intimate wedding and it comes to planning a big wedding, which one is easier? Is it the intimate wedding? Now, I'm not talking about the like physical structure of the wedding, but I'm talking about like the background work. Which one is easier? Is it the big wedding where they're like, oh, we want 500 guests and this is, and everybody's like, okay, yes, fine, everything is going on well? Or the intimate wedding where they're like, no, we just want 100 people, we don't want more than that? Which one is more difficult? Like when you're doing the background of going back and front.
We have some intimate events that will stress the hell out of than having a 500 guest event. Depends on the planning, on what that intimate event entails.
Okay.
Because there are some of these intimate events that carry weight, as in more than 1,500 guests.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So sometimes some people will say, when you give them quotation, they will say, well, it's just a small thing. I say, hey, ma, small thing, but it carry weight. So it's even better you do your intimate. It's anyhow you want to do it, just make sure you are ready for it.
Wow.
That is intimate. Some will say, I want to do it maybe because of money. And I will tell them that even intimate will cost you more money than having it in a large setup.
Okay. Wow, that's because I think that if it's intimate, it means lesser money, lesser everything. But now that you said, it depends on, it's actually what you want that determines.
Okay, let me just say this. Sometimes you will have a consultation, like they are having a wedding. The hall is 1,000 capacity, while the guest number is 500 guests. Okay, what and what do you want for your decoration? Some will say, just do where the couples will stay, just the couples area. Do you want to cover the chair for guests? No. The table cover? No. Just put, some will just say, don't cover the chair, cover the table. Do you care for centerpiece? They say no. So just tell me that setting can be different from intimate wedding, because some people will come to you and say, okay, I'm having my engagement sitting room. They will tell you pack all the chairs in my sitting room. You will split all the wall in my sitting room. You are coming with your chair, the couple's chair. You are putting backdrop, every backdrop for me and my husband. You will just be hearing different kind of their choice. Whereas you have a 500 guest job that is not even
stressing you that
even apart from stressing, that did not cost you more money, more energy, more effort. So it's not about being intimate or
being
being not
big.
here. So it's what you want out of that event that will bring out the outcome, how
Of the event.
everything will look out.
Okay. So one more thing. If
People don't have knowledge of event planner, so it's just some it can be a week to their event, so it can be 3 days to their event. Someone will
wow,
just tell them, do you have an event planner?
say
They
no.
will say, event planner, what do you mean? I don't have a planner, I'm doing everything. But you will kill yourself. Oh yeah, come, I have someone that you can hand over everything. And so that means the person have already, even the job may be half of it, because you did not have a meeting with your
Mm,
vendors, you did not have as in
general
a
meeting, a
general
solid
meeting, a
meeting.
solid
Meeting.
conclusion, so that every other information can go well and tally with the event. So
Event.
it's very essential the day you have it in mind that I'm having my birthday party. That's when you need to consult your event
Event
planner, like, oh
planner.
yeah, come on, job don't come, let's start to plan.
To plan. Okay. Before we end the video, what to talk about running an event planning business in Nigeria in general, because I know you've done some outside Lagos or outside the environment work. But let's talk about running an event planning business or being in the event industry in Nigeria. What will you say about it? What will you say about, like, in general? What's like an overview you can just give? Like, what will you say about it in general?
Okay, when I'm going into this, I don't know that it's something big like this. I just think like, if I'm a common person, like normal person. But when I got myself
Into it.
into it, and I realized that we are not just anybody like that. The event planning job is a professional job. It's not something that you can do partially, that you can just be managing to do
To
it. It's
do
something that you need to focus and put your whole energy, your whole ability, capacity into it, so that it can be successful. We have so many of an event planner here and there. So for you to be an exceptional event planner in Nigeria, that means you need to be doing something different.
it. Okay.
You
Because
need
I
to
was
be
going to ask about
you
that.
need to be doing something different apart from others. Your clients suppose need to know you as who you are, as, okay, this is Tmnuga event or Tmnuga event. It's not that you are doing competition with others are doing it this way, so let me do it this way. No, stand on your own vision. We have vision, everybody have vision before you start jumping into any business. So definitely you have your vision, you have your mission, then work with your vision, work with your mission, so that you can be exceptional. It's not only event planner, I'm talking generally. In anything we find ourselves doing, make sure you are exceptional.
Okay, that's very good. I think that's a very good advice, because the event industry is big. Like, if you stay in Lagos, you know that every Saturday, even during the time when people were saying there was no cash, every Saturday, once it's the weekend, it means there's a party, there's a wedding, there's a birthday, there's a naming ceremony, a baby dedication that is going on everywhere. So on the day of an event, what's your day like? Like, when on the day of the particular event, or let's start with the day of consultation. What's the day like? Do you do online consultation?
Yes, I do.
And you do physical. So if it's a physical consultation, how do you meet with your clients? You meet up.
We have a date, as in a date that will be convenient for them. Yes, so we have a date and we meet, so that we have meeting together, so we will know what to do. Some will just say, I don't need you to plan, I don't need to do it, I just want to pay for your consultation. Just consult me, this is what I want to do. Then we will do just that for them.
So when is now the day of the event itself? Like, what's your day like? Like, when do you wake up? Is it
See, my day starts the day they pay though. Hey, you will see me jumping up. In fact, everyone in my house, no rest for them. You will see me, hey, this is 4 weeks to this so person event. This is 3 weeks to this. So I will just be giving the vision to people around me. So I'm moving out very early on that day. That means, because when we have events tomorrow, as a decorator, we are starting our setup today. So I will start giving them the vision. I'm moving out before the day to the event. So you make sure you do this. I will not give them rest. So my day starts from the day they paid me. The day I received a lot on my phone, that's the day I will be so happy. But for the day of the event, Someone once said, "Come and see TM after event." This our neck will be so long, but don't mind the person. Sorry. So I will be so happy. But after the whole event, hmm, my happiness is from bottom to high.
Well, I've seen your work very well. I'll try to put some pictures of what she has done, and I know that you put a whole lot of your mind and your energy and your strength. Like, you do not just take events as though it is something someone gives to you. You do it as though, if it was something I was going to do, how am I going to do it? Which is very good. And you guys, I want to tell you that she's a very, very professional person, and I'm not saying it because, oh, she's here, but because I've seen what she has done. You can check her out on Instagram and even on Facebook at Tmnugasevent. So she's Tmnugasevent everywhere, and even on TikTok you can find her there as Tmnugasevent. So thank you very, very much for coming to our
Thanks for
channel.
having me.
Thank you for giving us for giving us all the tea and nitty-gritty. I hope we've learned something from watching this video. So if this is your first time here, I'm sure you've enjoyed our conversation. I don't know why you've not hit that subscribe button. So please hit the subscribe button. Is it yeah or yeah now? I guess anywhere, but you will see the
Just
subscribe
eat it.
button. Hit the subscribe button, like and share. If you know anyone that's going to have an event soon or wants to get into the event industry, please send it to them. They can learn a thing or two, because like I always say, I bring good content your way and it's not by mouth. So thank you so much. And from I and Tmnugasevent, we're saying thank you, and we're also saying bye.